Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Books and Finances, and if you're new, welcome. So happy to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, hello. So glad that you are back. I am going to be doing a video that I have been kind of procrastinating to do, and this is the debt confession.
These are my confessions.
From Usher. But I am going to go over the debts that we currently have. And now that me and my husband are on board and we are working on our finances together as a team, because if you have not seen my September monthly budget video, I will leave it linked in the cards. That one discusses, how our finances were and what we are doing now. But anyways, this is the debt overview video that I want to share with you all because we do have debt. So let me just grab one of my fave markers right here, this pink one. And I'm gonna write a little slanted here. So debt confessions. I don't know why I wrote it that way. Okay, so for debt, there are 4 items that we have for debt, and they're not going to be in any particular order other than the order that we want to pay them off in. So let's see. The first one is our car loan. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, the first one here is the car loan. The car loan has a current balance of $3,877.35 with an interest rate of 4.04%. Okay, the next one is the Chase credit card for my husband. That has, the last time I checked, it was a balance of $1,752, but this credit card, he uses it for gas, to put gas in his truck, and he uses a lot of gas. So I'm going to say we owe $1,900. Okay, and this has an interest rate of 28.24%. Super high. The next credit card is Home Depot. This one, he uses it primarily for work. Sometimes some home projects here and there, but right now the reason he has a big balance is because of some work material. The balance is $1,334.53. There is a 0% interest rate, but he does have to pay $311.20 to avoid interest. Okay, so to avoid interest. I hope you guys can see that. Finally, the last credit card is our Amex. This one does have a balance of $5,673.50. This one has a 0% interest rate because we just opened this credit card, so it's a 12-month 0% intro rate. And what we did was we ended up doing a balance transfer. So the Chase credit card had a really high balance of like $6,000 maybe, or no, I think it was like $5,500. But I ended up doing the balance transfer of $5,000 into the Amex credit card, and then there's a fee for the balance transfer of $150. My husband did end up getting a flight back home when he went to Mexico for a family emergency. And then I also used this card for the car repair, which I owe $500 in. So yeah, so that's why this is a high balance, but it's actually one of our low priorities because of it's a 0% interest. Now the next thing is a personal loan. This one we owe $8,000. and that is a 0% interest, because this one is actually a loan that's a family loan. So there was no credit, you know, this does not get reported to the credit bureau or anything like that. This is just a personal loan that we're paying back. And again, there is no rush in paying this one back, but we do want to get it down to at least $6,000 that we owe. So, all right, now let's tally everything up. So I'm going to do this really quickly. All right, so we owe a total of $20,785.38. All right. Whew, I have not been able to do this to tally everything up. So seeing this huge number, like, I am just in awe, because I didn't know it was this much. I didn't know. So this is very, very important. If you are in your financial journey and if you do have debt, write everything down. Write the balances, what the interest rate is, and then the total, to see how much you actually owe, because this number here is alarming, but it's reality, you know, and we have to accept this reality, and we have to make these changes to get out of this debt and pay this down. So with that said, now that I'm filming this, literally this week, my husband was able to pay off his car loan. So we no longer have this debt. He paid off his car loan, and he is going to make another credit card payment for Chase. I think it's either going to be $900 or $800. We haven't made the payment yet, but the car loan payment has been done, so we no longer have a car loan payment. So we have new debt numbers. So for now, I am going to eliminate the $3,877 from this total. So $20,785.38 minus $3,877.35. So our new debt total is $16,908.03. Okay, so let me actually, Okay, so I'm going to write this down here. So on September 4th, I want to say, we paid $3,877.35 to car loan. So new total debt is $16,908.03. Okay, so that is a new total. And again, this is going to go down because we are going to add another big payment for that Chase credit card, and hopefully the month of September we'll be able to, you know, tackle more of this debt. But I am so happy that my husband was able to pay off his car loan. Now, how he was able to do that is a little bit of a sad story, and I'm going to share that with you guys. He had a Harley Davidson motorcycle. It has been his dream to own a motorcycle, and he got a really good deal on it. He bought it from like one of like a friend of a friend, and he enjoyed it. Right during the summer, he would, if he was stressed from work, had a long day, he would go and ride his motorcycle. And after much consideration and knowing that, you know, the motorcycle has been sitting there for quite a long time, and he, you know, he doesn't have people to ride with, so he's just a solo rider, and he rides it very rarely, but he enjoys it. He decided to sell the motorcycle, and he was really sad. Like, honestly, he was probably like 2 or 3 days after he sold it, he was, you know, pretty bummed out about it. But once I made this car loan payment, I said, honey, we paid off that car loan. You are now going to be saving $360 a month, plus an additional monthly savings on our car insurance policy. And your Chase credit card, which has a super high interest rate, is going to be paid off as well. And we're getting out of this debt. And as soon as we get out of this debt, we can save for our other future goals, right? And I think for me, having to remind him, like, yes, you made this sacrifice, but you're also gaining all of this. And who knows, in the future, you might be able to get yourself another motorcycle. So yeah, it's a little sad because he did make that sacrifice. And sometimes we have to do that, right? Those are some life decisions that we have to make in order for us to get out of debt and, you know, and not be a slave to debt, which I am so proud of him, you guys. I am so proud of him for making that decision, because I know it was a difficult one. I know it's really hard. Imagine like you loving something, you always wanting something that you have, and then having to sell it because you owe money, right? Or for like an emergency or something. So that is why I say that I'm proud of him. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, make sure you do. I'm gonna leave my handle down below. It's the same, Books and Finances. I post a lot on my stories, and I'm trying to post more on there. But yeah, so that is it, you guys. That is the debt. We started off with $20,785.38 in the beginning of September. September 4th, we paid off that car loan with a new total debt of $6,908.03. So that is amazing. I will definitely do another debt recap at the end of September, possibly maybe the beginning of October, just to go over the numbers and see how much we were able to tackle. But thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a pink heart emoji and give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you check out my Ko-fi shop. I do have some freebies there. I have my September monthly freebie. And then I'm also doing a 3K collaboration with Budget with PJ, and the freebie is there. Also, check out her channel. She is also having the 3K freebie for you guys as well. All right, y'all. Well, this is it. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.